Hello everyone, welcome for another video tutorial in IT 311 system administration and maintenance using the Linux operating system and of course the use of bash scripting. So in the previous video uh, we have used and demonstrated a simple if statement. Okay, yes, and then we have also tried the another syntax of if, the if else statement. Okay, so in this video we will discuss a more complex, okay, more technical, quite advanced if statement using the if else statement. Okay, as you can see in the video on the screen is a script in which it determines the number entered is greater than 10. Of course, when the user enter a number and the if the script will now determine if it is greater than 10 or equal to 10 or less than 10. Right? So for this if statement, using this relational operator, the dash gt, we will be using dash gt to determine if it is greater than 10. And also we will use also the dash eq if it is equal to 10. So otherwise, if there are no true conditions with these two, it will now display the number is less than 10. Okay, so in the first line, of course, is a termination of the script. Okay, so it indicates that the script made from bash. Okay, as I've said in many videos before that there are many scripting language of Linux, something like Perl, Python, TCL, and so on and so forth. That it must have an indicator at the beginning of the line. Okay, so in this case, a bin bash is an indicator, meaning it is made in bash scripting. So you can also put here the author. Okay, so author. So you could use, of course, author is the one who created the script. You could say, for example, there. So by the way, uh, so the hashtag here represents as a remark. This is a remark. Okay? So it will just ignore the when the script is executed line by line. This hashtag followed by text here will be ignored. But the purpose of this hashtag is a remark, determining or specifying the uh, the author and the type of script. Next is the prompt. So echo, enter a number. So using echo, we have here a constant string enter a number. So this is a prompt creation. It will display enter a number with so in the syntax it must be used a double, so runs with a double quote. This one uh, read here actually the function of this one is it will input or it will store whatever number the user has entered. So for example, the user entered uh, 15. So variable var has value 15. When a user enter uh, 5, so the variable var has value 5 and so on and so forth. So the variable name, in this case var, can have any value depending on the input of the user. Okay, so we have now here the if. Okay, the if. So the first line is the if statement followed by space, then double open bracket, and now the arguments here is the condition. So we will to test now if it is greater than 10. So we will use var, the variable with the proceed with the dollar symbol var, and then dash gt space 10, meaning, so if this condition is true, so uh, the action now, or the command here, echo, will be executed. So in this case, the number is greater than 10. So if this is true, uh, this will be executed. Okay. So if it is not true, or if this is false, another condition will be validated with this statement, elif. So the syntax is elif space double double square bracket serve as the opening of this elif condition. The end of the elif condition is the double close square bracket. So inside of it is the var, okay, with dollar sign var dash eq. So meaning the dash eq uh, referring that uh, equal to, okay. So the condition is if the variable is equal to 10, something like that, okay. So if this is true, if the user entered 10, okay, so if the user entered 10, this will become true. So var is 10, then equal to 10. So this will become, this will be executed. Number is equal to 10. If this is false, again, okay, if this is false, it will now go down to else condition. The else now here is if the two conditions here are false. Okay, I will repeat. If the two conditions here are false, and then that's the time the commands here below else will be executed. The number is less than 10. Okay, so that is the idea of this script. So to save this program, you have to type, press Ctrl O, then enter, then Ctrl X to go back to prompt. Right. So again to make the script executable, we have to uh, make it executable. We have to use the chmod. Okay, chmod plus x, and then if test sample for that message. Then so we will now see if it is executable. Ls. So as you can see, the if test sample for that message is colored green, make it executable. And then to run now the program is you type period slash, and then if test sample our script, latest script sample for that message. Then enter. So now we have now the output. Okay, but in the first line, in the first it will ask a number. Okay, so again, to summarize out about the output of the script is that if we enter 10, it will now display there the number is equal to 10. That is the validation. If the number entered is let's say 12, of course the output or the message will display uh, the number is greater than 10 if we enter 12. That's the another validation. Another is if we enter let's say 7, okay, so the message will appear on the screen, the number is less than 10. So that is the conditions using the if uh, statement. So for example, let us try now the first number. Enter a number. Okay, let's say 15. Okay, remember that if we enter this 15, the value 15 will be stored to variable var. Okay, enter. So the message on the screen is the number is greater than 10. So our logic is correct. Our script is correct. Okay. 15 is greater than 10. Next, we will try to re-execute our program. Um, Enter a number. Let's say, for example, 7. Okay, enter. If we enter now 7, the variable var has value 7. So it will now display on the screen the number is less than 10. Okay, that is correct, our logic. So 7 is less than 10. So again, another validation. Let's say we will try to enter 10. Okay, okay, let us execute then 10. What happened now on the message? It will now display the number is equal to 10. So that is correct. 10 is equal to 10. So go back to now on our script. Okay, using the .gt to determine the number entered is greater than 10. So the message here is the number is greater than 10. Next is what about if it is less than 10? So we have here the .eq. I know. What about if it is equal to 10? So we have here .eq. Okay. Uh, so the message now is the number is equal to 10. If it is equal to 10. Otherwise, if these conditions are false, that's the time the message will display on the screen the number is less than 10. Actually, there are many ways to do or to solve a problem. Okay, there are many ways to um, there are many ways depending on how you create the program. Okay, because programming is an art. We could edit this script, which actually the output would be the same. So uh, by using LP. What about by using LP? Okay, so dash LP. When we use dash LP, if variable is less than 10, something like that. Okay, so the number is we will we will now change this message. The number is the number is less than 10. Okay, and then of course otherwise if these two values are false, we will change this. It the number is equal to 10, right? So it's all the same. Okay, so we have to save the program. Okay, press Control O and then enter, then Control X. So period slash if test. Okay, and then for example enter a number. For example, uh, 13. So the number is greater than 10. That's correct. So let us execute again. Enter a number. For example, 8. The number is less than 10. Okay, that is correct again. And then for example, we will execute again. I would say if it is, what about if it is 10? So the number is equal to 10. So meaning in our script, we have tested, we have demonstrated to solve a situation and come up, we have solved different scenarios here. We have solved different solution to come up the same output. Okay, so there are many ways to create a program because programming is an art. So again, this video and in our next meeting, we will be doing or will be demonstrating the loop using Bash script. So again, until next time and goodbye.